and Aaron Davis. Hannah has participated 4 years in cheer and 2 years in cross country. Future plans include a double major in early childhood education and elementary education at an undecided college. Favorite memory from the past in high school, cheering at the regionals. Hannah Allen. Lainey Brunker. Parents Courtney Clemens and Glenn Brunker. Lainey has participated in pep band for 2 years. Future plans include attending Ball State University for business and entrepreneurship. Favorite memory is getting to hang out with all her friends during all the games. Lainey Brunker. Paige Gauk. Parents Kim and Andrew Gauk. Paige has participated 4 years in pep band. Future plans include going to college for civil engineering. Favorite memory is the group pictures. Paige Gauk. Ellis Lamer. Parents Jeremy Lane and Amy Borns. Ellis has participated 4 years in track, 4 years in pep band. Future plans include attending Purdue University for engineering. Favorite memory, playing at every North-South basketball game. Ellis Lamer. Philomena Neese. Parents Richard and Barbara Neese. Philomena has participated in cross country 4 years, track 4 years, and pep band first. Future plans include Lyon College for majoring in biology and for pre-veterinarian. Favorite memory? All the inside jokes that still get referenced. Philomena Neese. Kate Pankel. Parent Candy Paulson. Kate has participated 1 year in track. Future plans to go to college and study forensic science. Kate Pankel. Scott and Delana Pratt. Ty's participated 5 years in pep band. Future plans include want to go to the University of Notre Dame to study biochemistry. Favorite memory, going out to eat with friends, especially Keaton Rimler, before almost every home game. Ty Pratt. Keaton Rimler. Parents Casey Skiles and Charles Rimler. Keaton has participated 4 years in pep band. Future plans include attending DePaul University to study biology. Favorite memory, asking the teacher what would happen, break this stick and immediately bring it while playing. Keaton Rimler. Caroline Reynolds. Parents Zach and Shannon Reynolds. Caroline has participated 4 years in pep band. Future plans include attending Purdue University, majoring in agricultural education. From pep band is the friendships formed with upperclassmen. Caroline Reynolds. Claire Spreckelson. Parents Mike and Katie Spreckelson. Claire has participated in pep band. Future Plans include attending Vincennes University to study horticulture, and favorite memory, making friends with the younger classmen. Claire Spreckelson. Rick Stilley. Parents Rick and Jen. Lyric has participated 4 years in pep band. Future plans include the Heron School of Art. Favorite memory, if we were ever provided snacks, that would be his favorite memory. Lyric Stilling. Ladies and gentlemen, our seniors, parents, let's give them a big round of applause.
It's senior night here at North Decatur High School at Galen Field as the North Decatur Chargers will take on their Wes-Del Warriors for their final game of the regular season before tournament play starts. We just went through senior introductions, and here shortly the pep band is going to grace us with the Star-Spangled Banner to get this thing underway. But we welcome all of you listeners and viewers out there ready to see the final regular season action between the number 3 in Class A football North Decatur Chargers versus the Warriors of Wes-Del here in a few. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back and bring you live coverage of tonight's Friday night football game here at Ed Kalen Field. We'll be right back.
Hello, this is Ty Fleetwood, sales manager at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, located at 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana. I want to invite you to visit us at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick. We are here to help you with all your new or pre-owned purchases as well as all your service and parts needs. We have Greensburg's only drive-in service lane and home of the free oil changes for life with the purchase of a new vehicle. That's right, it's free with Fleetwood. Stop in, from sales to service to parts, to see what's new and give us an opportunity to earn your business. As always, thank you for shopping at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's used car superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore.
Everyone, please stand and remove your hats as we pay honor to the greatest country in the universe with the playing of our national anthem of the Charger Pep Band, led by Mr. Reese Ulrey.
All right, Charger Pep Band has played the national anthem. The teams are working on making their way to the field, and we are getting close to Friday night football here at Ed Kalin Field. North Decatur High School, tonight's matchup against the number 3 in Class A football, North Decatur Chargers, versus the visiting Warriors of Wes-Del. And I'm Matt Morris alongside of Chris Caney, who's just stepping back into the box here. He likes to hear the national anthem from outside in fresh air. It's more patriotic, he says.
Band sounded good tonight, Matt.
Yeah, the reed instruments I thought really put on a show.
I think that was the main focus.
Yeah, I agree. But, Chris, hey, we're back here. Last regular season action game here for this Charger football team. And obviously a strong season so far. You like them to finish strong here, get ready for tournament action, as that draw was last Sunday. North Decatur will take on Tri in the first round of sectional 46. I think you got a team that's got to hit some momentum here as we roll into sectional play and execute crisply.
Yeah, I would agree, Matt. We've got a good chance here to get tuned up for the playoffs here, and this team's been looking forward to the playoffs here. Not to overlook tonight or anything like that, but a lot of aspirations here to this team. And, like you say, you got to have a good showing here tonight. Take care of business. And then next week your record goes out the window and everybody's back to 0-0 again.
Yeah, and the North Decatur is 8-0 coming into tonight, obviously ranked in the state, and Wes-Del is struggling under first-year head coach at Wes-Del, Knuckles. Matt Knuckles is his name. They're staying at 1-7. They did beat Tinley 6-0 earlier in the season, so they got a win under their belt. Nonetheless, it's a young team, Chris. They've really got some youth across that front line. A lot of freshmen and sophomores in the trenches. Center's a freshman. The right guard's a freshman. 3 sophomores and 1 lone senior at left tackle. And the backfield is young as well. 2 juniors, a quarterback, and the tailback will be juniors this year. So it's a young Warrior football team. Not very many numbers on the sidelines over there. Obviously, North Decatur travels in droves. So it'll be one of those nights where we just need to focus on our stuff and do our thing and execute cleanly.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. This is a program across the field over there in Wes-Del that is kind of looking to get things going and starting from scratch. And if you look at the home side over here, this is a veteran group, strong senior class, strong junior class, and some sophomores that are already contributing. So, tale of 2 different sides. And it'll be interesting to see how we get things going here tonight.
Speaking of that senior class, we just honored that senior class with senior night here as we introduced them and their parents and their favorite memories across their 4 years of schooling here at North Decatur. It's a strong senior class, and I'll read them off. Reed Messer, Evan Howe, Carson Palmer, Josh Evans, James Evans, Tyler Field, Jake Kinker. Who am I missing? I think that might be all of them. But I think, Chris, I saw mention that they're potentially going to go down as the winningest team in school history in their 4-year career here.
Yeah, I think that's probably right, Matt. It's been a group that has played together for several years, and it all culminates here tonight on senior night, and they look forward to getting out of here with a victory here tonight.
All right, the clock has reset. There are several pink shirts, including our cheerleading crew, coaching staff wearing the pink here tonight for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And North Decatur, I'm waiting to see the captains come to the midfield, but they don't believe or maybe they've already executed that. Chris is fumbling with equipment over here. You didn't like the first headset I plugged in? Not good.
I can hardly hear you.
Well, that could possibly be because we need to turn your thing up. Is that any better?
That's better.
There we go. Easy peasy. North Decatur will get the ball first. They're set to receive already. The Warriors are putting the ball down the tee. They're going to kick from the west towards the scoreboard. Back deep for the Chargers is Caden Muckride in the middle of the field. Howie and Messer flank him to his left and right, respectively. And we're just a whistle away from this thing getting underway. He dribbles down to about the 25-yard line where Muckerhide picks it up and tries to get to the corner, but a nice tackle there on the edge by number 58. But it's going to be good field position for the Chargers as they're going to start this drive at the 48-yard line, it seems.
Yeah, good job there. Just a simple little kickoff return there to the left-hand side, the near side of the field. And Caden was able to turn that up. It's kind of a short kick. Kick only went down to about the 25, 30-yard line. So sets the Chargers up here in really good field position.
North Decatur with their first drive from the 39-yard line. Palmer's under center. That's James Evans at fullback and Reed Messer at tail. The pitch is to Messer over the right-hand side. He's got blocks in front. He crosses the 40, 45. He's going to be at the first down sticks and at midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard gain on first down.
Yep, just like that, already starting to get chunk yardage here for the Chargers as that puts the ball just shy of the 50-yard line. Nose is actually touching it. Just a simple toss play over there to the right-hand side, and Reed takes it, turns it north, and picks up good yardage.
All right, on the 50-yard line now, Palmer under center. Back to James Evans. The trap play over the right-hand side has been successful for this team all year. It hits fast, and Evans picks up 8.
Yeah, good job there. Just a quick little hitter there on the inside. Got right behind his trap block and was able to pick up 9 yards on the play. Sets the Chargers up and about 2nd and 8, maybe 2nd and 9. 8.5 probably, but Chargers 19 yards here on 2 carries already.
2nd and 2 from the 42-yard line. Palmer under center. Back to pass now, looking to his right. He's got a man in the flat, and that's James Evans. He picks up the first down, then more. He's going to be driven down at the 46. Let's go 36-yard line. I'll do my math right here eventually. Like you pick that up in the background even.
Yes, you can.
That's
Mr.
true.
Connell down there.
Connell leading the way here.
Working the vocal cords. Cold night here. I hope he did some red leather, yellow leather.
Well,
I get it all mudded up, too.
Second first down of the drive in just 3 plays. The Chargers down to the 36-yard line now. Palmer will now operate for the first time from the gun, put Caden Muckerhide in motion from left to right. Back to pass. Palmer looking to his right. He's got a man right across the middle of the field. I believe that's Evans, Josh Evans. He hammers down the safety and finishes the run. He's inside the 20-yard line, down to the 18.
And that's a first down there for the Chargers as they're picking up big chunks of yardage here as North Decatur just moving the ball easily down the field here in their first possession. And now we're going cheetah mode.
Now offense quickly back to the line. Palmer snaps the ball already, gives it to Messer. Messer's looking for space at the second level. Now he's going to bounce it to the outside. Nice little move on the safety there. Still on his feet inside the 5. Touchdown, Reed Messer.
And there's your first Charger in the barn. A North Decatur touchdown, a Heritage Automotive touchdown, and North Decatur jumps out to a 6-0 lead.
And that drive only took 2 minutes off the clock, and they're up 6-0 already, and 4 first downs and 5 plays in that drive. And like Chris said, big chunk gains. And now the extra point attempt by Aiden Odell. Had a big week last week, did Mr. Odell.
And let's see if Mr. Templeton back there can keep his streak alive as well.
Well,
now we're going to go for 2, Matt.
Well, now our center was on his – that wasn't our center. That was
They jumped across the line and hit our center.
Mr. Templeton's already jogging off the field. He knows, doesn't he?
Yeah, he knows. He knows the drill.
False start.
The old hard count there, and if you're not going to sit tight, then we're going to put 8 up. We're going to try at least anyway.
Now Palmer and Evans in that power eye. This time Evans goes in motion to give us to Messer. Messer's going to walk it in. 8-0 early. North Decatur lead.
I don't think he got touched there, Matt. That's a pony in the barn.
Can't downsize the
Well,
horse.
2-point convert. Well, it's only a third of the points, so it's probably a third of the horse, don't you think?
Well, that's fair. So we're gonna load the mare, then the pony.
No.
Well, what's a field goal then? If the 2-point conversion's the pony, what do you got? Is that the colt?
I don't know. Colt's too big.
Oh,
I'm not sure. I haven't come up with that. Maybe that's the saddle, the bridle.
the foal.
I don't know.
Man, if
That's the fetus.
Hey, listen. In our pregame meeting, we got to discuss this stuff. So I'm on board with where you're going with this.
Well, it's awful loud at our pregame meeting. All those people at El Reparo taking orders and everything.
We did eat at the repair. The repair happened. I thought their salsa game was on point tonight.
Yeah, I agree. Shout out to El Reparo for the pregame meeting.
Well, you know, kind of coverage they're getting, they would be a great sponsor for the Charger Broadcasting Network the more I think about it.
The CBN.
Yeah, that's right. Odell in the neon leather, about ready to put a foot into the ball. Drives this one deep end over end, inside the 10-yard line. He'll field it from the 8. Now we give chase, and we squeeze him into the middle, and that's where all the blue shirts are, and he's mowed down.
Whole herd of Chargers there.
Looks like Muckerhide was in on that hit, and others, and friends.
Looked like the corral.
Somebody opened the gate. Wes-Del's going to start this possession on the 23-yard line.
Good kick coverage there again by the Chargers. They've done that all year.
All right, now they're going to present themselves in a wing T backfield here with 2 receivers split on each side. See what comes of this. The pitch over or handoff over to the left-hand side with the deep motion, but that's cracked down at the line of scrimmage. Owen Wiseman was in there immediately.
And just good penetration there up front by senior Jake Kinker, junior Owen Wiseman. We got senior Carson Palmer. Sophomore Brad Krieger over there. That's the front 4, and they've been doing a really good job here this year for the Chargers. This defense has really played well.
Slow to the line here, using up all of the play clock. Now we're adjusting the formation here, but they're down to 5. Defensive line shifts. He twirls around and a little trap play over to the right-hand side, but that's only going to pick up about 3, and it's going to bring up 3rd and about 4.
Going to give him about 5 yards out of that. Nice little misdirection play in there inside. Picked up a few yards there. The Chargers just need to hold here. Wes-Del will run heavy offense. Don't do a lot of passing. Young group of gentlemen out there, as Matt mentioned in the pregame.
Triton Blevins, the quarterback under center, back to pass. Now he's going to look over to his left-hand side, and he's got the first down and a nice little hitch route there as the receiver ran past the stick and set down. And just on cue, just like that, Caney chalked up a
calls
passing
out the
play.
first pass, right?
35. So
Well, if anybody's going to make him pass, it'd be me. It's probably I think they've thrown for 300 yards all season this year. And they get 5 there, so.
Blevins will probably turn in a 300-yard game here because of you.
I think our defense will have something to say about that.
That's fair. Blevins still operating under center in that wing T offense. Blevin puts the guy in motion, give to the tailback. Tailback's going to be met there by Krieger immediately, and help from his friends. Carson Palmer was in on that hit.
Somebody there from the backside, Mr. Kinker, Jake Kinker. Solid tackle there as he was all over that run play. Nowhere to go with help from his mates up front, like Matt said.
Again, using a lot of play clock. They really want to slow the pace of this game down, obviously, as they're a run-dominant team, and they're going to take a lot of the play clock time as well. So trying to shorten this game the best they can. Now you got the counter tray there. A little misdirection in the backfield, but too disciplined on the defensive line Brad Krieger in on the stop, as well as the other end. Carson Palmer met down on that.
Yeah, just a whole host of Chargers in there as there's nowhere to run inside. And now we'll see if Mr. Blevins throws it again. As they eat up all of the play clock here.
Triton Blevins under center. I don't know if I've ever met a Triton. Blevins is pushed off his spot, and he's going to be brought down for the sack. That's Owen Wiseman in there on the sack. He came through immediately.
Yeah, it's a good play there by Owen, a really strong junior out there, just putting the pound down there. So far, the Warriors' offensive line unable to block our front four up there. Big loss there by the Chargers. Pin them back, and now we're going to have to take a punt here, I believe.
Already set up in punt return formation are the Chargers. Mucker hides about 15 yards off the ball with Messer back behind him, standing at the 40-yard line. High snap. He pulls it down. Doesn't have much time.
Nobody's blocked on the inside either.
Wiseman almost got a piece of that. Ball rolls past Messer. Messer picks it up on the 20, and now he's got some ground to make up as he's going to get some blocks. And they were
got a block. That was a close one.
Forward-facing blocks.
He's
back across the 50, and he's trying to tiptoe the sideline, but he's going to be shoved out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Boy, he about made a great play out of a rough return there as he let the ball go behind him, and we got away.
I thought Cooper Palmer was going to get a block in the back there, but he kind of eased up and didn't really block the kid. Smart play there by Cooper, and was able to keep Messer alive down the sideline. Nice block there by Howell, too, another senior. And the North Decatur Charger offense in business here.
All right, so that drive for Wes-Del comes up empty on the scoreboard, but it chewed up 5 minutes of clock, and now the Charger offense has the ball back. Palmer's going to operate from the gun. He's got three receivers out on route. Slings one across the middle to the right side and intended for Muckerhide, just a little too tall.
Yep. Pretty good coverage in there by the Warriors as they were just kind of huddling there in between the hash marks in there, and that's where Muckerhide was at. And unable to find the window, and just a little tall by Palmer. But had Muckerhide come free, he would have been able to catch that. So
North Decatur back to the line quickly. Two receivers to the top side are Evans and Muckerhide. Messer's down here on the near side. The give is to Corbin Thackeray. Corbin Thackeray is drugged down by defensive tackle over on the right-hand side of the line. Not going to pick up anything there. And that's going to bring up third down.
Third and 10 here for the Chargers, by far and away the longest they've been behind the sticks tonight. Palmer runs the play back in. Still 15 seconds to go on the play clock. Plenty of time.
Now Messer moves from the slot position over to the right-hand side, looking for him in the flat. We throw over the top to him, and again, too high for Muckerhide. Muckerhide got off the ground there. Kid's got some leaps. He was at the sticks if he was able to pull it down, but nonetheless, that falls incomplete. 4th and 10. Not a positive yard gained on this drive, Chris.
Yeah, Palmer maybe a little amped up here tonight with it being senior night.
Palmer going to punt it from the 54-yard line. High spiraling kick. It's going to drop at the 20-yard line is where it'll quit rolling. So what ends up being a 22-yard net punt. Not real crisp there for the Chargers on that drive.
No, and there was some plays there to be made. Just a little miscommunication there, and a couple high throws by Carson. He'll dive that in. He's been on target here lately.
All right, the Warriors take over on the 20-yard line, 20.5-yard line.
Well, let's get technical.
Yeah, it's that half field. All right. The Warriors come back with the same Basically, every play they ran out of that first drive was from this double wing formation. Now he's back to pass. Again is Blevins. That's way over the top. He had a receiver running up the sideline, but Jack Caney over there in good coverage. And that one way high.
Yeah, yep. Jack had about as good a chance of getting that. And Charger defense reminded them that thou shall not pass.
Breaking out the commandments. Do we have commandments on the
Those
defensive
are
team room?
Kinker commandments.
It's either that or that was a Harry Carey reference. Dan St. Paul.
There it is in the middle.
Off tackle there again with the misdirection in the backfield, but still nothing doing. Brad Krieger came and squeezed down on that immediately.
Well, and so far our front four up there, linebackers, throw them in there with the Evans boys. There's just nowhere to go in there. Third down again here. 3 minutes and 51 seconds to go here in the H&R block. First quarter, H&R block. Check us out for all your business needs, payroll, bookkeeping, taxes, and advice. So thank you to them. Chargers lead this 8-0. Third and 8.
Third and 8 here for the Warriors from the 22-yard line. Blevins under center, double wings. Gives it a tailback. He's trying to go off tackle on the left side, nothing doing. I think James Evans was in there.
That's going to bring up fourth down, fourth and about 5 or 6 here. North Decatur defense stiffens again. Looks like we're going to go back into punt. Punt return. Muckerhide drops middle back. Messer drops deep back.
Back to punt for the Warriors, I believe, is number 77. That's going to be no, that's number 70. Gets a kick out to the 45-yard line. This time fair caught by Messer. And
nice high kick there by that young man, as there was no option for return there. Fair catch by Messer. Going to set the Chargers up here in business, though. Only 6 yards away from midfield.
brought the pitching wedge out of the bag that time.
Yes, he did.
Trying
Lob wedge.
Trying to stick that one on the green. Did a nice job. Laying pin high here at the 44-yard line.
Now they got Muckerhide out here. He's in motion.
Give us the up back. That's James Evans. He gets tripped at the line of scrimmage. He falls forward and is going to pick up 2. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
And we're going to go fast here now, Matt.
Farmer brings them right back, now operating from the gun. Steps up to change the play, perhaps. Steps back to a spot. Now the give is to Evans over the left tackle.
Oh.
The ball pops loose, but he
I
calls
think
him
they
down.
called him down. They did. The near official over here, the line judge, called him down, but James got a ball security there a little bit better. A bit sloppy here other than the first drive for the Chargers. So they need to clamp things down here and think about business here tonight and get this taken care of.
3rd and 6 now. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Palmer back to pass, looking to his left. Has a guy across the middle, and it's tipped by the linebacker before Josh Evans could get his paws on it, and that falls incomplete. Grayson Mealy gets his paw on it, knocks it down, the pass falls incomplete, and another 4th down for the Chargers.
Yeah, nice play there. And now the Chargers are going to punt again, it looks like.
Nope. Fake up to the up back is Messer. Messer's trying to get around the left-hand side. He's across the 50. Now he's got the 1st down, and he hammers it. Captures about 10, 12 yards there, Chris.
Well, I was going to say that I can't imagine us going for it or punting twice in a row, but didn't want to jinx the system there. And good job by the Chargers there to pick up the 1st down, back in business.
Now from the gun, he swings one out to Muckerhide in the flat. Muckerhide's got a block in front of him, and now he gets a 2nd level. That was a nice block, though, thrown by Evan Howe to spring him loose for another 5-6 yards. He gets all the way down to the 25-yard line.
And the Chargers are in hurry up here, just waiting for him to spot the ball. Already on top of the ball.
Give to Messer. Messer's through untouched, and now he's in the secondary. He's going to walk this one in, impressively so, from 25 yards out, another touchdown for Messer.
And there's another Charger in the barn. A Heritage Automotive touchdown, 6 more points on the board. North Decatur sprints out to a 14-0 lead. Now the extra point to come. You think they're going to jump on this, Matt?
Probability is high. I don't know what the line is, but.
See what Vegas has got.
Well, they stayed put. Odell drives
Kick
it
is
through.
up and good.
He kicks it into the bus parking lot.
Oh, and I don't think Matt Knox got that one back there.
Yeah, he muffed that catch.
I tell you.
That hit the high jump pit.
A little bit of distance. Nice fielding, though. Knox also plays second base.
He kept it in front of him.
That's right. Use your body.
PAT is good. And that takes the lead to 15-0. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Charger Football on the Charger Broadcasting Network.
Make this the summer event with a visit to Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. You're invited in to see the all-new, redesigned 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee, the new 2022 Jeep Gladiator Rubicons, plus new 2022 Ram pickups, all at Acres. During the Make This the Summer event, see Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Ron Gardner, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
All right, back here at Ed Kalen Field, when North Decatur has jumped out to a 15-0 lead. 1 minute and 21 seconds left in the H&R Block first quarter here at Ed Kalen Field. And, Matt, that was a little bit more crisp after the fake punt to pick up the first down, and the Chargers go in on just a few consecutive plays to score their second touchdown.
It did look more rhythm-like for this Charger offense once they got past that fake punt. And hopefully that lit a fire, and they will take hold of that. Odell puts his foot into the ball, drives it over to the right hash, right numbers, and it's going to be returned right back to the middle of the field where he's going to run into traffic, gets the ball across the 20-yard line to the 24.
That was Mr. Evans again. Yep. 26, Mr. James Evans on the tackle, senior there. Now the Charger defense will come back out on the field. They gave up one first down here so far tonight. And Wes-Del is just in no hurry even when the clock's not running.
Well, they're being very effective slowing the game down, obviously, and that's something you come in here. You don't want to play fast with this Charger offense or defense. Now Blevin's going to roll over to his right-hand side, throws an unbalanced throw, and he's got a receiver complete at the 30-yard line. That was caught by John Justin, the man with 2 names.
Pick up about 5 there. Double namer. Actually pick up about 7.
Bring up 2nd and 3.
Quick pass over there. Evan Howell all over it as soon as he caught the ball. Nowhere to go. Still a nice completion there by the Wes-Del Warriors.
They have 3 receivers. Now they got the wing backs, a double wing, 2 receivers as they added a slot here to this formation. Goes in motion from right to left, and the give is the tailback, and he is hammered before he gets back to the line of scrimmage. James Evans was in on that. I don't know if he's the first one, though. I think Owen Wiseman's the one getting helped off the mat there.
Yeah, Krieger was in there, too. Those guys just dominating the line of scrimmage tonight. Well, looks like that's going to be it for the H&R Block first quarter. North Decatur leads us 15-0. We'll take a quick commercial break. You're listening to the CBN Broadcasting Network here.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. At Batesville Chrysler, we've been putting families into reliable cars since 1984. And when it comes to buying a dependable car, who you buy from really does matter. So visit us at Batesville Chrysler. We'll be there for you before and after the sale. We work hard every day to prove that you can buy a car anywhere, but at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is the difference.
Make this the summer event with a visit to Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. You're invited in to see the all-new, redesigned 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee, the new 2022 Jeep Gladiator Rubicons, plus new 2022 Ram pickups, all at Acres. During the Make This the Summer event, see Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Ron Gardner, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
All right, back to Ed Kalen Field live coverage here of Charger football Friday night. Wes-Del has come to Ed Kalen Field. North Decatur's jumped out to a 15-0 lead after one. Wes-Del's faced with a 3rd and long 2 after this timeout, or after this quarter break. The second quarter is brought to you by Decatur County Memorial Hospital, the quality care you want close by. It is close.
Very close.
Not to you.
No.
Northeastern Edgers.
Southeastern Edgers.
Of Decatur County?
Yeah. But we like to call it Southeastern.
Oh.
We're on the east side of Salt Creek, so.
Oh, okay. It's a long ambulance ride. You got to have a tourniquet if you're going to survive
Yeah,
it.
they'll send us to Batesville.
That's right. It'll be closer to Margaret Mary.
All right, just taking all kinds of time here. There's a snap. Quarterback keep.
Krieger's pinched down on it quickly, gets him at the legs, and drags him down for a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up 4th and 5.
Jay Kinker in there as well again, the senior. Called his name a lot. Him and Owen Wiseman really controlling things in there. Like Matt said, just starting the second quarter, the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter.
The Warriors set to punt here. The man with no name, 77, is not on my roster.
Another good kick.
Gets a good kick. Backs Muckerhide up to the 34-yard line. Muckerhide comes
He's
out
got
there
all
like
kinds
shot
of
out of a
room.
cannon. He's got
Good
a block
block there by Messer.
Messer does a nice job locking him up. Now he's going to get to the sideline. He's got one man to beat, and that one man is stout. Runs into a wall there at the 28-yard line.
Good block there by Messer, the senior over there. Muckerhide with the speed. One man to beat. He was able to make the tackle, but still North Decatur in excellent field position here. Already deep inside Warrior territory.
Best starting field position of the game here at the 28-yard line of the Warriors after a big punt return by Muckerhide. Muckerhide covers about 42 yards on that punt return.
The Chargers break fast, sprint to the line.
Everybody's set. Palmer's got an unbalanced line. He's going to give to Messer over to that side. Messer's got blocks in front of him for days, and now he bounces outside of the corner. And there's where he's going to meet the safety. The safety's going to stop that run, but not before Messer picks up about 24 yards.
Another good run there. Good job up by the line up there. They're opening up all kinds of holes. Messer's not even having to make a cut till he's in the secondary.
I don't think he's been touched by a defensive lineman yet on a run. But the Chargers all the way down to the 6-yard line now after one play. It gives to Messer over the left-hand side. He's looking for the pylon, and he's going to walk it in.
There it is, another Charger in the barn. We got the third stall full here tonight already. It's North Decatur 21, Wes-Del 0, 10 minutes and 38 seconds here in the second quarter.
Man, that is all the men up front so far. They've done a really, really nice job sealing off that defensive line and getting to the second level.
Yeah, they're really controlling the line of scrimmage here tonight.
That 6-yard run by Messer is his third of the game. The hold by Messer, the kick by Odell. The reception by no one. Knox Templeton miscommunicates with the other
there's
receiver.
a couple back there. I tell you what, you just let Mr. Reliable back there. Don't mess it up.
You got to call it, boys. You got to call it. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Charger Football on the Charger Broadcasting Network.
Great news! Open Box Outlet is open at the Greensburg Commons Shopping Center. Not only do they make comfortable living affordable, they have constantly changing inventory with constantly changing specials. You'll want to go back often. Open Box Outlet features furniture for inside and outside. Open Box Outlet is family and veteran owned and operated. Find them in the Greensburg Commons Shopping Center or online at shopopenboxoutlet.com.
Flooring so beautiful, so exciting, it looks as though it were designed for your home alone. That's your dream of what your home should be. And when you visit Levenstein's Abbey Carpet, you'll know it's a dream come true. Discover the latest in flooring and carpeting expressions, made affordable. When it comes to selection, Levenstein's offers all types of flooring designed to blend with your living. You can depend on a professional, experienced sales staff, free estimates, and expert installation. Special financing is available. Levenstein's Abbey Carpet on East State Road 46, Greensburg.
All right, back here at Ed Kalin Field, North Decatur has jumped out to a 22-0 lead. 10 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. North Decatur set to kick off.
Odie's added the pink wristbands to the montage here as he drives one all the way down to the goal line. It bounces in. He tried to catch it, but it bounces in. Now it's going to roll out of the back of the end zone, and that was a big sidewinder out of Mr. Odell.
Got a little wind behind it there, and Odie gives the old sandwich. North Decatur now. Start out here on defense again. So far have given up one first down.
All right, now you got to figure that Blevins is going to have to start to throw the ball here to loosen up these this Charger defense that's really crammed inside the box and really had nothing doing on the ground here thus far for the Warriors. He's got a 4 wide receiver set with a lone back in the backfield, but he's going to give it to the lone back, and he's going to be met by said defensive lineman.
Yeah, and that's just not going to work here tonight. And I think that's Mr.
Evans.
Evans, yeah.
Joshua. I'm sorry, James.
Coming up from his linebacker position, meeting him right in the gap, right at the line of scrimmage for a gain of about 2 feet.
Silence here on air as they burn up. 17 seconds of play clock now, bringing this one to the line of scrimmage. Now he's under 5, and Blevins going to have to snap the ball. Puts a man in motion, deep motion, that gives the tailback. A little misdirection, Pills on the ground, blue jersey's on it. Kinker was almost to it, but Josh Evans comes out of the pile with it. Charger football.
Yeah, and just, again, I don't know how long they're going to go to the well on that, but that well is dry, folks. And there's nothing doing in the center of the field as Mr. Wiseman and Mr. Kinker, the senior, are controlling things down there.
All right, Palmer brings him back to the line. He's got Hal split to the top and Muckerhide split down here to the right. Puts Reed Messer in motion. The pitch right over the middle there.
Nice
Josh
move
Evans.
by Josh Evans.
Evans shakes the linebacker and coasts into the end zone.
Josh Evans with a little shake in his tail there. Let me see you shake your tail feather. And that's another Charger in the barn. Heritage Automotive touchdown, 28-0. Little razzle-dazzle there by the senior.
So one play, 19 yards, and the Chargers are at pay dirt again. There's a hard count.
There we go again.
Got them. They didn't
There
see
they
that.
come.
Didn't see that coming.
And Mr. Odell knows that drill, doesn't he? Bring the block with you. Trots on Palmer.
Chargers up 28-0 here in Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Now we're going to go for 2. Powerhouse backfield as per the usual. Off tackle left-hand side. Ooh, a little trickeration there as they give it to the up back.
Trickeration.
Little up back to James Evans. Evans punches it in for 2. Is that a
little Halloween action there. Can I get a little tricker? And then we get the treat. Little 2-point conversion. 30-0.
Is that his second? Did he got the first 2-point conversion down at this end?
I think. Well, I don't know.
Well, that's up
It's
for
been
debate.
a while ago.
I'll check with the truck.
And I
on
got
that
short term. I'm getting ready for Aspen Place.
one. Are you really?
Yeah. Set it up, knock it down.
Did you get your bed picked out?
I don't know.
You got one of those movable ones?
Yeah.
You got the remote
I
control?
don't think they'll keep me in the same room.
Odds are high there. They'll probably move you around just for the sanity of the rest of the residents.
Trickeration. We're going to go to the Websters on that to make sure that is an actual word, folks.
Chris will spell it for us in the second half. I learned a little tidbit of information over supper that I'll share with you in the second half about an unknown skill set that Mr. Caney has.
There's many.
Well, there are many.
Many to be discussed.
Don't get me wrong. It's like an onion. I mean, all the layers in
Layers.
this guy.
Just continue to peel.
Yeah.
Peel away.
We're going to peel one of those layers here in about 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Once we breach into the second half, we'll let you know what I learned. I don't think they're cooking popcorn down there. Have you smelled any popcorn yet this evening?
No, I've seen 2 tubs of it up here yet, though, but evidently the wind's going in the opposite direction tonight.
Man, he sprints at that thing and drives another deep one. A lot of air under it. Again, mishandled at the goal line. This time he's going to bring it out, and that may have been a bad decision, but he bounces to the outside. He's got some room. Now he's across the 30. Excuse me, that's the 20. He got across the 25 down to the 26. Their best field position of the night.
I had some subs in there on that, too, so wasn't our starting kickoff unit, but still a nice return by that young man. Chargers cover it up good, though. Still going to get the ball inside the 30-yard line at the 27. So still a long field here for Wes-Del. 9 minutes and 29 seconds in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter.
All right, the Warriors come to the line. Blevin's going to operate in the double wing set with the split wides on each side. Probably going to run off tackle.
I don't know how much longer.
Back to pass, right-hand side. He's got a hitch route. Picks up 3.
Good job there, though. All over that.
Howie closes fast, and he is a sure tackler on the edge.
Can't have much better coverage than that. I mean, they're going to run you back a little bit. Now they run Howell off and run Morris on.
All right, 2nd and 6 here for the Warriors. In motion, the give is the tailback off tackle, and Jake Kinker continues to establish dominance in the middle of that defensive line.
He brought the old lunch pail tonight, man. He's doing all the dirty work in there, and he's going to enjoy a nice ham sandwich and a bag of Hussman's at halftime.
You think he carries a ham sandwich and Hussman's?
Probably his dad. They own the fireside, so it's probably a nice
some leftover
chicken
fried
thigh
chicken
and
in
a
there.
couple French fries, I'm guessing.
He probably has one of those old lunch
Coleslaw
pails, too,
to
with
go.
the dome lid, so he can get 2 or 3 pieces
Got
of
the
chicken
coffee in there. North Decatur moves up in press coverage this time.
3rd and 5 now. Blevins back to pass out of necessity, throws it over the left-hand side, and Caney gets smoked as he was out in front of the receiver, and he gets tripped from behind. Flag flies. They nod their heads. They agree about it, whatever the call is.
Good coverage there by Jack out there as he was thinking INT there.
Pass interference, offense. Unanimous vote in that zebra huddle out there.
Yes. Decatur, yeah, they're going to decline that, Matt.
Yeah, they declined the penalty. Now we're in 4th and 5. Punt return unit comes on. We ran one on. Did we run one off?
We did. Carson came off.
Okay.
Your son stayed on. Hal went on. So we've got the right pieces out there. Eight minutes and 37 seconds left. North Decatur leads 30-0.
77, the man with no name, puts a foot into it. This time he gets the low line driver back to the 40-yard line. Here comes Messer. Messer's all the way up to the 40.
They're going to get him for a block.
He's
in the
still
back.
not down, and there's a flag that flies. Where's the flag? Oh, at the 50-yard line.
I think it was on number 28. He blocks like his old man did.
Blocking it back is whistled on the return team. And that comes off the spot of the foul, am I right?
I believe so.
That thing's all
Happened right at about the 50-yard line.
back at the 50. It's going to be a big penalty here for the Chargers. They're going to start stepping this one off just on the west side of the logo.
Yeah, give our offense a little more work.
Pushes that back to the 39-yard line where we'll take over. 8:25 left in the second quarter. 30-0 is the lead.
Decatur County Memorial Hospital, second quarter. There's the Muckerhide. Nice little cut inside. Now he's in
reverse
space.
now. Muckerhide shot out of there like
Watch out.
a cannon. He's got one block in front of him is Hal. He tries to cut back to the middle. He gets drugged down at the 37-yard line.
Nice play call there. Nice fake. Everybody's keying on number 1 there. Give the little pitch out to Muckerhide. And the old weasel in the hot trash can was able to work it up the field there.
34 yards there from the weasel. He slithered up that sideline over there. Farmer fakes to Messer. Looks across the middle of the field.
All kinds of options.
Finds
Nice.
James Evans on the drag route. Evans is drugged down then at the 15-yard line, down to the 14.
That's going to move the chains again, though. That's another Charger first down.
23-yard chunk. So far, two-play drive has covered 57 yards, and they are moving the ball quickly. 57 yards in about 30 seconds. Farmer under center, unbalanced line to the right. Messer behind him. The give is to Messer. Messer jabs to his left and then comes back right. He's into the second level. Now he's got one man to beat over on that right-hand side, but he's drugged down by number 10, Alec Thornburg, the sophomore.
And it's just like it's repeat, wash, repeat, wash, repeat. There's a chain crew over there getting their workout tonight.
I hope they wore comfortable shoes because they're going to be busy.
Chargers moving this at will. 7 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Decatur County Memorial Hospital, second quarter.
Farmer in the gun. Puts a wing in motion. That's Howie. Howie's going to get it on the jet.
Oh, cut it in.
Howie's
Oh.
looking for space. He's in the end zone. We got a flag in the area of a hold. That one's coming back.
Yeah, I believe so.
One of those rare Evan Howell touchdowns this year. I'd like to see that young man get 6 on the board.
Yeah, on senior night.
That's coming back.
It was there, too. Just a little bit of a hold. Didn't get the number on that.
A little bit of a hold. They should have different levels of a hold. He kind of held him. That was a big hold. That one's coming back.
Yeah, I don't know how you.
Degrees of hold.
Yeah. Well, a hold's a hold, right?
No, he just kind of had some
egregious. You think that was egregious?
He just kind of had some jersey. I think that should have been a mild hold. Kind of held him. Backs him up to the 25-yard line now. Give us a Messer left-hand side. He's got Wiseman blocking for him, doing a nice job in front of him. And Messer is down now. The ball kind of squirted out of there, I think.
Yeah, he kind of got twisted up there a little bit.
He picks up 5.
He pats himself on the helmet. He knew, don't get that ball out there wide like that. High and tight. Like I like my boys to get their hair. High and tight.
The Chargers taking their time here. The second 21 ahead of them. Muckerhide in motion. Give us to Evans. Evans hits the hole immediately, then trounces a linebacker. Still on his feet inside the 5-yard line. My goodness.
Just
He's a
bulldogging down through there.
He's a wrecking ball.
Miley Cyrus would be proud.
Can you sing that for us?
He came out like a wrecking ball.
I mean, with the pitch to it.
I got no soul.
I got no soul. That's a song, too.
Yeah.
15 yards for James Evans.
James Brown. He looked like James Brown on that. Had a little soul working on that.
I got to admit, that's the first time you use the words Miley Cyrus to describe a play.
Well, you said wrecking ball.
I did. I got it started. I didn't start the fire.
No, Billy Joel did.
Farmer back to pass, swings it to the flat. That's Reed
Oh,
Messer.
all
Reed
the
Messer's
way
going
in.
to run
Nice
over
block
somebody
out
here.
there by Muckerhide.
Muckerhide holds onto the block, and
Good job.
6-yard touchdown for Messer. His 4th time to pay dirt here this half. Chargers lead 36-0.
If that was basketball, it'd be another assist. And that's a Charger in the barn. 36-0. North Decatur romping, riding and a roping, romping into town tonight.
Odell to kick. Templeton to catch. Another one sails over Canucks'
Tell you
head.
what, there must be a wind out there tonight.
He's having a hard time finding that one.
Heritage Automotive touchdown. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to the CBN, the Charger Broadcasting Network.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable. To record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, back here at Ed Kalen Field. North Decatur 37, Wes-Del 0. 5 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Decatur County Memorial Hospital. Second quarter. Heritage Automotive, several touchdowns here tonight. Many Chargers in the barn. Crowded in the barn tonight.
6 actually. How many? Or there's been 5 so far. So how many stalls you got left?
I don't know. We're gonna have to build a big one.
You know a guy.
That's right. I know a guy. Stall barn especial.
Odell gets a lot of that one again. Down inside the 5-yard line, it was the return. He's got back out to the 15-yard line. Going to get slid down as his legs came out from under him. Brad Krieger had a hold of him. That makes it tough to run. Nice coverage there by Brad.
Yeah, good job there by the Chargers. Good kick coverage there. Odell kicking it deep tonight. Not quite as much height as he normally gets on it, but he's really driving the ball.
He's coming at the tee with a little more aggression too. I don't know. He's changed something, but obviously trying to get the ball deeper into the visitor territory on these kicks so far. And he's been successful. Not bad field position for the Warriors, however. They're going to start this one on the 23-yard line. Defense shifting around here. Blevins, usual formation, deep motion. Fake pitch to the deep motion, tries to roll it over to the other side, throw into the flat, and he's punished by Muckerhide. Muckerhide throws Groh into Coach Stern's knees.
Coach Stern looked a little spry there on the sidelines.
He did.
Still got moves. He'll probably have some Ben Gay rubbed on the knee tomorrow, but he'll be all right.
2nd and 10.
Clock stops on that. 5 minutes and 26 seconds left.
Three on the play clock, too. I don't know if he knows that this is going to be a delay game. He flew the flag. There we go. Back judge saw it.
Well, it was bound to happen.
He's 2nd and 15 now from the 18 after they walked that 5 yards
Tell you,
off.
when you're struggling to get yardage, that's just something that you can't have happen. You've been behind the sticks all night. And I get it, they're trying to eat clock, but you got to get the play off. Quentin Goolsby in for Brad Krieger there. Already got Jake Kinker on the sidelines there.
Cohen Thackeray and Shane Powell join that defensive line as well.
Still got Owen Wiseman in there. He's been a man amongst boys in the middle tonight.
Levin gives his tail back. Grow off the left side.
Still not much doing in there. Get about 4 yards on that. Going to set it up in 3rd and 11 here for North Decatur.
Third down and 11 here for the Warriors. They're going to chew a little play clock. They're going to talk about it. You think they're drawing them up in the huddle as they go?
I don't know. There's not enough dirt down there, and I don't see any sticks down there. Maybe he's using his finger.
Reach down and scratch it with his cleat. Let's go off tackle this way. We're going to pitch it this way. Comes over the right-hand side. That's Goolsby.
Tackle there by Goolsby.
Quentin.
Old 34. He's short-coupled in there, isn't he?
Short-coupled. It's a livestock term, isn't it?
Yeah. You take that stick and rub them on the leg and rub them on the belly and get them to stand straight. Ain't how it works?
I don't know.
You're a showman.
Well, not that kind. Non-ruminants. Non-ruminants for me.
Nonetheless, the North Decatur defense stout inside tonight.
Not short-coupled. Long and fast. Warriors now will attempt their fourth punt of the football game. They're going to talk it over here. Wes-Del's going to take a timeout, so will we, because we have bills to pay. You're listening to Charger Football on Charger Broadcasting Network.
Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has all kinds of things going on. Like right now, you can get $150 in mail-in rebates when you buy 4 select Goodyear tires with your Goodyear credit card. But that's not all. Walters is now a Michelin commercial truck tire dealer, and they can do heavy-duty alignments. And as always, Walters carry a complete line of ag tires from Michelin, Goodyear, and Firestone. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
Sports on WTRE, being brought to you in part by Walters Tire and Morning Breeze Healthcare and Retirement Community.
All right, back here at Ed Kalen Field at Morse, Chris Caney with you as North Decatur has erupted out to a 37-0 lead. 3 minutes, 54 seconds to go here in your Decatur County Memorial Hospital. Second quarter. A few of our sponsors: Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, Decatur County Recycling, Acre Automotive Group, Buy Right Auto, Gillen and Howe Funeral Home, and Open Box Outlet. Thank you to all of our sponsors.
Fourth and 10, the Warriors set to punt. Messer back to receive. 77 puts the ball in the air, and it's high, and it's going to be fair caught at the 50.
Oh, man.
Hey, you see the beanbag come out?
There's a beanbag.
There it is. It's
not a complete game till you get throw them around a little
I
bit.
know it.
Toss across.
How do you reckon they get good and accurate at throwing said
What do you
beanbag?
think's in there? You think there's really sand in there? Or they got, now that cornhole's really popular, maybe they got some corn in there.
I think it depends on the budget of the particular zebra. There might be some with resin pellets in there.
Resin
But
pellets.
those aren't cheap. So I think you go to the sand if you can't afford the resin.
I understand. Just go down
Work
your
your way
local
up.
quarry and fill your beanbag up.
That's right. Parmer operates from the gun. Looks to his left. He's got Messer in the flat. Messer turns the corner. He's across the 40. He hurdles one. He's down at the 32.
Boy, he almost made that hurdle and was able to sprint down there. A nice little pass out there in the flat by Parmer. Caught Messer right on stride. Now North Decatur looking to go fast here again.
Pickup of 17 there by Messer. And now the Charger offense back to line quickly. Parmer barking the signal from his shotgun position, making sure everybody's on the same page. Parmer back to pass. He's got one up the left-hand side. He's got one
There it
complete to
is.
James Evans up the sideline, and he scores from 32 yards out.
And there's another Charger in the barn. Little pitch and catch out there from two seniors. That'll put points up on the board, 43-0.
James' second time in the end zone, both through the air. That one from 32 yards, as one prior from 19 yards, and the Chargers lead 43-0.
Heritage Automotive touchdown here in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital, second quarter. Get all our sponsors in one sentence.
Good hold by Messer. Good kick.
Come on, Knox.
Knox is not coming up with them tonight. He's having an off night. Odell is not, however. He continues his streak of successful PATs, and he's really coming into a rhythm. I'd like to see him get a three-pointer on the board here.
Automatica Grammatica.
You think Martine ever wore that brightly colored of a shoe?
Wasn't he the one that jumped up and tore his ACL on the celebration?
I think he might have.
Little football trivia there, courtesy of Chris and Matt.
Little Excitica from Grammatica. Too much, so.
Yeah, it might have been Dolphins or Buccaneers, maybe. Down there in the southern tip state. Also get a little history. What's that?
Hey, Charger fans, the second half, we're going to have a Hot Topics call-in show.
Yeah,
where you're
the banana
welcome.
phone.
Yeah, the banana phone. You can dial in at 555-1249. We hope you'll join the second half action. I think the first one in the queue is already Brent Muckerhide. Muckerhide, you got to wait until second half before we start Hot Topics with Chris Caney. Odell. Set.
Let's get a little air under this one. Drive it deep, little air. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Catches it on the run, moving forward. He's at the 25 already. We missed the first two. He's down to the 30.
Still pretty good coverage there by the Chargers as they haven't had a return yet out past the 30-yard line. They're going to mark that one right on the 30. And that's been good all year. And that's obviously Mr. Odell's been a big help to that. Big help, but Charger kick coverage has been excellent this year. And looks like the starting defense still out there for the Chargers. Muckerhide and Messer at your safeties. Palmer at your Charger. Howell and Caney cornerbacks. That's your secondary for the Chargers.
This defense has done well against this Warrior offense, keeping everything pretty well contained. This time they try to bounce one to the outside. I believe Shane Powell was in on that hit. Over on that side. Nice job by Shane.
Zachary as well, crashing down from the opposite side, chasing him down the line of scrimmage. 62 in there too, Matt. I think that's a Larison.
Second and 8 here for the Warriors. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Chargers with the 44-0 lead. Man in motion, give to the tailback. Tailbacks gets hammered that time. Good hit coming down the line is trying to get his number. That was James.
There's no thread in the needle with that.
No gain. You know, this if they hold here and we get another punt, that will be 6 out of 7 drives that the Warriors haven't made it past a 3-and-out. The only drive they were able to extend to 6 plays was the first one of the game. 3rd and 8. Blevins gives the tailback, bounces it outside.
A little fakery.
Yeah, a little trickeration again. Bounces to the outside. Still nothing doing over there.
Good job there by the Charger defense. Quarterback did a nice job of hiding the ball in there. 1 minute, 23 seconds to go here in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. North Decatur 44-0. We're not yet at halftime, folks.
It wasn't Martine Grammatica. He says Arizona kicker Bill Grammatica injures his ACL in December 01.
Who's this talking to?
Who's Bill Grammatica?
Where's this information
We're going to have to
coming
fact
from?
check that immediately. I don't think that's right. That came from a caller on the Hot Topics line.
Well, we're going to have to fact check that. Meanwhile, North Decatur leads this 44-0. Timeout here on the field. You're listening to the Charger Broadcast Network.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gill and Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gill and Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, back here at Ed Kalen Field, where it's been a plethora of points for the North Decatur Chargers, 44-0, folks. 53.2 seconds left, just to be exact, here in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter, and Wes-Del has elected to punt out of the timeout.
That's his best punt of the night. I think it went out of bounds, though. He kicked it to the playground. That's going to land on the Kirtley slide. Nestled up against the fence over there.
North Decatur going to get the ball at about the 42-yard line.
Hey, our excellent team here at CBN was able to verify that that fact, and it was in fact true. Bill Grammatica,
I call foul.
Martine's brother. His real name's not Bill, though. Let's get real. His name's
If his older brother's name's Martine, I'm sure it's not Bill.
It's Guillermo C. Grammatica.
Guillermo. That's fun to
And
say.
I can't roll my R's, otherwise I'd say it properly.
Guillermo.
There you go. That's him. That's the one that tore his ACL.
Well, you know.
Parmer gets hit as he throws, completes it to Messer. He's at the 50. He's going to step out of bounds shortly thereafter at the 53-yard line.
Out of bounds, 40.7 seconds left.
Did you hear it was at the 53-yard line? What we went to.
Matt, I'll tell you what. I've
Tell
learned
me,
to just
dude,
let some things go.
Let that one go. That's awful.
Let that one go.
We'll call it the 47 to be precise.
Sometimes you got to tell them Northerners, once you cross that halfway, you start going down again.
Well, now at the 40, call it the 48-yard line officially on the board. Big pass there. Parmer rolling off of Muckerhide's hands. Still a little high. Muckerhide was able to jump and get his hands on it, but he's not able to come up with that one. Pass incomplete.
Almost a little bit of a chance for that young man back there to make an interception, but it bounced off his hands as well. That's normally one that Muckerhide pulls in there. Pretty good throw by Parmer. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers, still leading 44-0.
Parmer's got about 10 seconds left on the play clock. That pass, incomplete pass stops the game clock here. They got 35 seconds to work with. The give is to James Evans, and James, rare penetration there into the backfield for this Charger offense. He's actually going to lose a yard there.
Chargers want to go fast here, want to get another play in. Parmer's calling it from the sleeve.
24 seconds to go and counting. Now we're down under 20. Everybody's set. Snap is off. Parmer back to pass. Looks to his right. He's got a man on the sidelines. That's Messer. Does a nice job going up and getting his feet in bounds.
Looked like a little toe touch there. Had a little ice skating going on out there.
That was a pickup of 9, and North Decatur will take a timeout with 10.8 seconds left in the half. And a 44-0 lead. We'll take a quick break, too. You're listening to Charger Football on the CB.
Hello, this is Ty Fleetwood, sales manager at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, located at 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana. I want to invite you to visit us at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick. We are here to help you with all your new or pre-owned purchases, as well as all your service and parts needs. We have Greensburg's only drive-in service lane and home of the free oil changes for life with the purchase of a new vehicle. That's right, it's free with Fleetwood. Stop in, from sales to service to parts, to see what's new and give us an opportunity to earn your business. As always, thank you for shopping at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana.
All right, we're back here at North Decatur High School. senior night here for these guys. The 8 seniors, last chance on it. Well, not last chance, last regular season chance on Ed Kalen Field.
We're going to go 5 wide, Matt.
Empty backfield here for North Decatur. Palmer with 10.8 seconds to work with and a 4th and 1 in front of him. This one's going to the end zone. Back to pass. He's got time, surveys the field. Got a man over there in the hash. That's Howie. Howie tries to step it out, and he does in time. He's got 5 seconds left and a big chunk of yardage there.
Oh, we're going to try the field goal.
38-yard line down to the 25. So he picked up about 13, 14 yards on that pass, and now we're coming in for a field goal here. Block is going down at the 31-yard line. This will be a 41-yard attempt.
This would be Mr. Odell's to break the ice this year. He's drove the ball well tonight. I'd like to see one go through. Confidence into the tournament.
Deservedly so. He needs to put this one through. Snap is good. Hold is good. And I think he whipped it to the left. He did. He did. That kick is no good yet again. So yet to break the ice is Odell. But nonetheless, the Chargers are up 44-0 after 2 quarters of play. We're going to go to the Stones Farm Supply halftime show. You're listening to Charger football on the CBN.
Hello, this is Ty Fleetwood, sales manager at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, located at 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana. I want to invite you to visit us at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick. We are here to help you with all your new or pre-owned purchases as well as all your service and parts needs. We have Greensburg's only drive-in service lane and home of the free oil changes for life with the purchase of a new vehicle. That's right, it's free with Fleetwood. Stop in, from sales to service to parts, to see what's new and give us an opportunity to earn your business. As always, thank you for shopping at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana.
Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has all kinds of things going on. Like right now, you can get $150 in mail-in rebates when you buy 4 select Goodyear tires with your Goodyear credit card. But that's not all. Walters is now a Michelin commercial truck tire dealer, and they can do heavy-duty alignments. And as always, Walters carry a complete line of ag tires from Michelin, Goodyear, and Firestone. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
Sports on WTRE, being brought to you in part by Walters Tire and Morning Breeze Healthcare and Retirement Community.
All right, back here at Ed Kalen Field, 14 minutes to go in the halftime. We're in the Stones Farm Service halftime show here. Stones, our traditional halftime sponsor here. We appreciate everything they do. And the Charger cheerleaders are going around the crowd tonight here. It's pink out tonight, breast cancer awareness out here tonight for the North Decatur home crowd. Also on senior night. And we appreciate all the things the cheerleaders do for us here. Matt Morris is collecting the stats. I'll go through the scoring tree here real quick for you, as Matt's got a lot of black ink on here, as the Chargers have scored on all but one possession here tonight. And actually, I'm going to let you read that, Matt. I can't. It looks like chicken scratches down there.
Well, I was a little squirrely with my ink pen here this evening, but
you're going to need to go to a pencil. I'd like a number 2 lead for tournament here.
So the I-step scanner can pick up on the number 2 pencil. Messer scores early in the game. At the 10-minute mark of the first quarter is when the scoring spree started. He scores from an 18-yard run. And then the Chargers' third possession after the punt on the second, Messer scores again from 25 yards out. He gets his third at the beginning of the second quarter from 6 yards out. Then James Evans starts to get in on the action with a 19-yard reception at the 9:40 mark in the second quarter. Reed Messer scores his 4th touchdown in the first half from 6 yards out midway through the second quarter. And then James Evans added the Chargers' 6th touchdown there with a 32-yard touchdown reception up the left-hand side. The Warriors, not so successful. They have punted on 6 of 7 possessions and a fumble completing the 7th. So just really nothing going. Everything's been 3 and out for the Warriors all game long. The Charger defense is setting the tone, and that can be seen here with the stats. First down, Wes-Del has 2. North Decatur has 15. Rushing yards for Wes-Del 6, passing yards 17 for a total of, am I reading that right?
I don't know. You haven't told us yet.
Well, I'm trying to digest.
It's hard for me to judge what's going on in that cobweb mind of
Yes,
yours.
for 23 total yards of offense for a half a yard per play average for Wes-Del. That's tough sledding. 1 for 7 on third down efficiency. 13 minutes they possessed the ball. North Decatur, 164 yards rushing on 15 attempts, 134 through the air, 298 total.
300 yards at halftime?
298, not 300.
Matt, we round up.
You're rounding, and that's being generous. So that's all accomplished in 12 minutes and 40 seconds of possession of the ball here on senior night, and the seniors have done well. Obviously, Evan Howell stuck his nose in there at one point, had a touchdown that was called back. James Evans has gotten his 2, Reed Messer with 4. But all of them playing well, and really it was a kind of a slow start here for North Decatur, and Wes-Del really trying to keep things slow moving at the start of the game, but the Charger offense really opened up in the second quarter, tail end of the first, and started to get into a rhythm. And that's where we stand, 44-0 at halftime. That'll be a running clock in the second half the rest of the way here. And Kenny, it's encouraging to see them hit stride here after that little sluggish start there to start this football game. But that sectional draw on Sunday was an interesting one for these Chargers. You know, as they stand here and have to face probably the toughest opponent in that sectional 46 with starting out on the road at Tri.
Yeah, very tough opponent there, and got to go play them on their home turf up there. But, you got to play them sometime. And I think North Decatur is firing on all cylinders right now, and I think it's as good a time as any to meet them. And I think we look forward to the challenge, and I think we'll be ready. I think we'll be prepared not to overlook this second half, but the Chargers with this well in hand at 44-0, and you can't help but let your thoughts drift a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's the key to this thing here on senior night. Obviously, last regular season home game, these guys have got to get dialed in, stay focused, and continue to play their brand of football, which is very, very fast. And this defensive line, this is the encouraging part for me here tonight. And granted,
Yeah, offensive line as well, not to interrupt you, but, boy, both sides of the ball we've dominated.
In the trenches there, in that line of scrimmage has been just totally dominated. And you like to see that at this stage of the season, everything clean and crisp up front and backs getting to the second level and all of these things considered.
Yeah, you want to be hitting your stride like you had mentioned earlier, and I feel like they are. But, again, that's why you go out and you play the game on Friday nights. And North Decatur came out, good initial first possession, little off the rails there for a little bit, but that was very short-lived, and the Chargers came back and put very good drives together after that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this team responds to two things: postseason play, and obviously you're gonna start to experience a distinct change in weather. Here is a lot more sweatshirts and sock hats here tonight. And, it's been a season where the weather has been warm just all season long, and really haven't had too much inclement weather for Friday night football. But as we drive into the postseason, you can guarantee that the law of averages will probably catch us, and we'll see how that all plays out. But I tell you what, we're in the middle of the Stones Farm Supply halftime show. We'll take a quick break and be back with more, as well as your second half. You're listening to Charger Football on the Charger Broadcasting Network.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. At Batesville Chrysler, we've been putting families into reliable cars since 1984. And when it comes to buying a dependable car, who you buy from really does matter. So visit us at Batesville Chrysler. We'll be there for you before and after the sale. We work hard every day to prove that you can buy a car anywhere, but at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is the difference.
Make this the summer event with a visit to Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. You're invited in to see the all-new, redesigned 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee, the new 2022 Jeep Gladiator Rubicons, plus new 2022 Ram pickups, all at Acres. During the Make This the Summer event, see Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Ron Gardner, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gill & Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gill & Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Great news! Open Box Outlet is open at the Greensburg Commons Shopping Center. Not only do they make comfortable living affordable, they have constantly changing inventory with constantly changing specials. You'll want to go back often. Open Box Outlet features furniture for inside and outside. Open Box Outlet is family and veteran owned and operated. Find them in the Greensburg Commons Shopping Center or online at shopopenboxoutlet.com.
Flooring so beautiful, so exciting, it looks as though it were designed for your home alone. That's your dream of what your home should be. And when you visit Levenstein's Abbey Carpet, you'll know it's a dream come true. Discover the latest in flooring and carpeting expressions, made affordable. When it comes to selection, Levenstein's offers all types of flooring, designed to blend with your living. You can depend on a professional, experienced sales staff, free estimates, and expert installation. Special financing is available. Levenstein's Abbey Carpet on East State Road 46, Greensburg.
Sports on WTRE being brought to you in part by Hamilton Tabby Law Office in downtown Greensburg and Decatur County Recycling. The 2022 Toxaway Day is on September 10th from 8 to 1 at the Decatur County Fairgrounds. That's an opportunity to dispose of household hazardous waste for Decatur County residents. Questions? You can find out more online at DecaturCountyRecycling.com or call 812-663-0960.
Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has all kinds of things going on. Like right now, you can get $150 in mail-in rebates when you buy 4 select Goodyear tires with your Goodyear credit card. But that's not all. Walters is now a Michelin commercial truck tire dealer, and they can do heavy-duty alignments. And as always, Walters carry a complete line of ag tires from Michelin, Goodyear, and Firestone. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
Sports on WTRE being brought to you in part by Walters Tire and Morning Breeze Healthcare and Retirement Community.
Hello, this is Ty Fleetwood, Sales Manager at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, located at 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana. I want to invite you to visit us at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick. We are here to help you with all your new or pre-owned purchases as well as all your service and parts needs. We have Greensburg's only drive-in service lane and home of the free oil changes for life with the purchase of a new vehicle. That's right, it's free with Fleetwood. Stop in, from sales to service to parts, to see what's new and give us an opportunity to earn your business. As always, thank you for shopping at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana.
All right, we're back here at Ed Kalin Field on senior night at North Decatur. And North Decatur leads 44-0 at the half. And just a dominant performance in that first half. This halftime show is brought to you by Stone's Farm Supply, your Kubota dealer here on East Main Street. strong, stable steel stones, and support those groups. That's a fine group of people down there in Greensburg. North Decatur football looking to move to 9-0 with a win here tonight and head strong into the tournament with an undefeated season and a decent sectional 46 draw. They're going to travel next weekend to Tri High School in Strawn, Indiana, and play that first round on the road against the tough opponent that knocked them out of the semifinals last year. As the Chargers take the field here for the second half, there's about 1:39, and now it's reset as the teams take the field. But obviously, we're probably going to see quite a bit of the younger crew in the second half. We'll call names best we can and keep everybody posted on who's on the field and who's getting playing time. But we certainly expect these younger guys to give these older guys a rest, and they may come off the field here and celebrate senior night and watch the younger guys finish this one out. I got Caney, who has disappeared from the broadcast booth. I don't know what he's doing, but don't forget that I got a good piece of information about my sidekick here that I'll disclose in the second half, and we're going to have a little fun with that. Looks like he's double fisting some hot chocolate as he comes up the stairs. I knew he was at the concession stand. I wonder how much he spilled all over him. Did you spill any? Oh, Palmer gave him a shove and got his hand wet. His left paw is all stickied up. There's some paper towel over there on the fridge. 1:46 left in a halftime break, and I'm going to test out this hot chocolate. I walked past this on the way in because I was trying to be disciplined. But now I'm going to sit here and enjoy some Charger brewed hot chocolate in the second half action. Is it chilly out there, Chris? Not bad, he says. Mid-50s. Yeah, I noticed that you didn't bring any hot chocolate to the rest of the press box. It's tepid chocolate, to be honest with you. Can you spell it, though? Can you spell tepid?
It's chocolatey. It is Swiss Miss. I won't go with anything.
He confirms that it is Swiss Miss. Tell you what, just under a minute left in this halftime break. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with hot chocolate and football. You're listening to Charger Football on the Charger Broadcasting Network.
Hello, this is Ty Fleetwood, sales manager at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, located at 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana. I want to invite you to visit us at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick. We are here to help you with all your new or pre-owned purchases, as well as all your service and parts needs. We have Greensburg's only drive-in service lane and home of the free oil changes for life with the purchase of a new vehicle. That's right, it's free with Fleetwood. Stop in, from sales to service to parts, to see what's new and give us an opportunity to earn your business. As always, thank you for shopping at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana.
Boy, we're sitting here. Welcome back. We're listening to Charger Football here from Ed Kalen Field, and we just watched greatness as our clock keeper of experience just missed 0.2 seconds as he winds it down by a tenth of a second. He stops it on 0.3. His reaction time is just uncanny. Just unbelievable. You guys have no idea, all you people listening out there watching this thing on YouTube, you have no idea what you're missing when you see it live. There's stuff goes around here all the time. Mr. Spenda hammering the clock. It's interesting that you bring that up because it is the Fry's A&W third quarter that we're approaching, and I don't see any chicken just yet. Remember the second half?
Well, it's not officially the third quarter yet.
Well, according to my clock keeper.
According to your belly, it is. According to the clock, it's not.
My All-American clock keeper has got it listed as third quarter on the board.
Matt's going to have a little fried chicken and also a stint put in on Monday.
Have you ever seen anybody stop a clock within a tenth of a second?
He's looking good over there.
I'm just mesmerized right now, to be honest with you. Call it easily impressed, call it what you will, but that was something. Wes-Del's going to get the football to start the second half. It's going to be a running clock.
24 minutes of football action left here in the regular season for the Chargers.
Now, I know all of you have been on the edge of your seat about the little hint I dropped. I'm not going to interrupt this kick here. Little hint I dropped in the first half, but my little information that I picked up on Mr. Caney over supper tonight, as soon as Odell puts his foot into this, I'll disclose what I learned. Now, do you think he'll kick as well driving this way?
I think he will.
Which way was the wind blowing?
No wind tonight. Flag is basically hanging.
Oh, he
that's
got
a good kick.
Yeah, that's a good one. Down to the 5. 6-yard line is where the return will begin. Up the right-hand side.
Yeah,
And Tyler
Mr. Fields.
Tyler Field hammers him down, and that is a fantastic stick. Good job for that young man. The ball's on the 18-yard line. Best kick coverage of the night. And here you go, folks. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. I learned at supper time tonight that Chris Caney, alongside a few of his classmates, Brent Muckerhide included, were in fact spelling bee champions in their
Not
day.
champions.
What?
Spell Bowl team.
Spelt Bowl team champions?
Yes.
You were part of the championship team. Is
We
what
were.
You're telling me. That's legendary right there. He's got a banner in his office at his house.
Wide array of talent.
You know, it's just the things that impress you.
It's the little things.
It is.
Little. Little.
Good. Do you hear that, folks? You get to hear it firsthand.
Oh, and there it is. Big Shane Powell in there.
What's the flag about?
I don't know.
I missed it.
I think he just threw it.
There wasn't a beanbag out there, was there, Chris?
I did not see a beanbag tossed. Looking for a little cross the toss.
Cross the toss. Is that what you call it?
Well, that's in things where you throw it and the X's and O's flip upside down.
Oh, okay. All right. I haven't played that.
Man, that hot chocolate's good.
He's got a bear claw wedged.
A bear bar.
A bear bar. We've been down that road. Those were. We should have had one of those homemade.
I don't know if I'd have made it home.
I don't know what the flag was. It was an accident, he said. Waves it off. It's now 2nd and 9. Blevins under center. Boy, that's a false start.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say.
Half the team started at one time, and the rest started afterwards. Offense, false start.
Well, you really got to have concentration. You know, here if you're Wes-Del, you're down 44-0, 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the Fries A&W third quarter.
You know what goes good with hot chocolate? Fried chicken.
Yes. Fries A&W fried chicken. Tonight I'm going to request a thigh.
And a wing?
Possibly.
3-piece. Just go 3-piece dinner.
I don't know. I'm usually a half a chicken man myself. In case you haven't noticed, I wear a 38. That's not the length.
That is not the length. Blevins back to pass. Uncorks one up the sideline. Best thrown ball of the game for him. It hits the receiver in the hands. It falls incomplete. That was a good-looking ball from Blevins. Intended receiver was number 24. Corbin Price, the junior.
Muckerhide and Caney over there on that side over there.
He about dropped a dandy into his breadbasket over there.
Yeah, pretty tight coverage, too. We had two men over there. Caney on coverage and Muckerhide coming over from his safety.
The Warriors will slow roll this play clock yet again, down to 2, the 1. I don't think they're going to get it off. Well, they didn't get it off, but they didn't call it. Let's put it that way. And Powell's in on the tackle along with who was there first? Still haven't uncovered. I think it was Goolsby. That's Cohen Thackeray and Quentin Goolsby on the stop there for the Chargers. 4th and 11. 77 back to punt for the 18th time in this game. End over end. Not a very good punt. We're going to be fielded at midfield, and Messer just takes
There's a beanbag.
Takes the knee. Oh, Caney saw a beanbag. Looky here. Looks like
picking her up.
It's like the reserve. What do you think he has in his beanbag? We're not going to make a habit of judging here, but
Wheat.
Wouldn't that
Soft red
winter wheat?
winter wheat.
Wouldn't that turn into flour over the course of the season?
You don't want it to get wet.
That's true. You get moldy
It'd be
wheat.
like throwing a rock out there.
Perhaps it is corn. Now the reserves
JV squad on the field here.
take the field. Morris at quarterback. That's Eldridge and McKinney down here. At wideout, Corbin Thackeray running the ball hard. He's going to pick up 5 earned yards there. I feel like running backs should have, like pitchers, they should have an earned run average, earned yard average.
It's called yak.
That's yards after catch.
Well, yeah. Yard after handoff.
Now, you're discrediting my spelling bee commentary.
YAH.
Now you're sounding words
Yeah.
out that are 3 letters.
I stay on single syllable words. That's where my main triage was.
Corbin
A lot
Thackeray's
of room
clear out
over
to the
here.
edge. He's got room. He's across the 35-yard line, makes a cut behind a good block by Larison, and now he's down to the 25-yard line, just inside of the 24, and that's a big run of 20 yards for Corbin Thackeray. Couldn't say it.
Chargers still moving the ball here very well, even with the JV squad in there. Good blocking up front there again is the JV squad now dominating the line of scrimmage. Tyler T-Bone in there. Stevens.
Trent
Larison.
Shane Powell.
Powell. Another Larison.
Brothers Larison's flanked
Can't
flanked
see
us
who's
there.
over there on the far side.
Morris give to Thackeray. Thackeray cuts off right tackle. Thackeray gets slung down.
Slung down.
Pickup of 8, though. 7.
Still nice yardage there by the Charger squad.
Second and a long 3 here for the JV squad. 4:32 in the third quarter.
Fries NW third quarter.
Morris give to Thackeray. Thackeray takes a cut north, gets
Oh,
upended.
ball on the ground.
A little spillage of the football. Chargers retain possession, I believe. You got a Warrior defender that is slow to get up, but looks like he's going to be fine.
It was down, D-O-W-N.
Smooth.
Boy, it's all flooding back.
It's all flooding back. I mean, it's like riding a bike at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're on that championship team, I mean, it's not like you just got there, like you woke up one day and started spelling. You put some time in.
Mr. Trenenkamp wide out here. Owen Eldridge out. Morris going to run it.
3rd and 1. Morris is going to keep it right up the teeth of that
He's
defense.
got
He
it.
busts to the outside. He's going to score from 15 yards out. That was well blocked up front. He makes a few good cuts, reads the blocks, and he scores from 15. And
Quarterback keeper there, and there's another Charger in the barn. Heritage Automotive touchdown. And Odell's ready out there. Good job by Morse. Followed his blockers well there. Good blocking up front. That's another score for the Chargers. Puts up 50 on the board. Oh,
bounces the snap back. What an incredible
nice.
job
Boy, I
getting
tell
that
you,
captured by Reed
that's
Messer.
why he's played catcher many day and looked like he had the old chest protector on the face mask there and was able to corral that in. Johnny Bench himself.
The Chargers up 51-0. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Charger Football on the Charger Broadcasting Network.
Make this the summer event with a visit to Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. You're invited in to see the all-new, redesigned 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee, the new 2022 Jeep Gladiator Rubicons, plus new 2022 Ram pickups, all at Acres. during the Make This the Summer event. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Ron Gardner, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
All right, back here at Ed Kalen Field, North Decatur JV squad there under the direction of Mr. Mason Morris runs in behind his blockers, just scored another Heritage Automotive touchdown to put the score at 51-0. 3 minutes to go here in the Fry's A&W third quarter. And North Decatur here now set to kick the ball off again. Rinse and repeat. This has happened many times tonight. Matt, quick math, how many times has it happened?
8.
Silence. Crickets.
7.
Can't be 8.
6.
How about 7?
No, it can't be.
That's 42 plus all of our extra points and the 2-point conversion.
6.
I was also on the math bowl.
You were on the spelling bowl team. Morris gets in on the tackle along with Tyler Field there, and was that JV kickoff?
No, that was I believe that was our
regular crew. Here comes the Evanses, Brothers Evans, Brothers Larson.
So we're gonna have new linebackers in there. Looks like we've got majority of the secondary still in there.
So Caleb Phelps and
Reed's out. We still got Howell at corner, Caney at corner. Those are your starting corners. Muckerhide at safety. That's your starting safety. And Ty Lippmer now in at the other safety position.
Connor Larson in there at linebacker now beside Caleb Phelps. They give us the inside there, and I don't know who ended up with that
Somebody
football.
wrote him down there, number 61.
Yeah, that was Connor Larson on the tackle. Boy, I got to tell a story on that kid, too. In Monday night's JV game, he lays the lumber to a kid on kickoff. And I'm telling you, it's one of those hits. You're sitting in the bleachers, and it just takes your breath away.
Look like two of those Rams on the National Geographic Channel.
Yeah, that's right.
Aren't
those mountain goats?
No, those are Rams.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah,
they're Rams.
They got a set of horns on them like your head, hard.
Like Connor Larson gets a piece of another one there as he slams the running back down, and he's having a field day in there. He gets time to do some cracking, and that kid likes to hit.
Third down, 3rd and 1 for Wes-Del.
The reserves are doing a nice job out there. Now they got a 3rd and 1 here with 54 seconds left in the third quarter. This likely the last play of the third quarter, depending on the results.
19 seconds left on the play clock. Fry's A&W third quarter. Decatur leads this 51-0.
Gives the tailback. He's met in the backfield. It's going to be close. I think they're going to
give him the first down there, and well deserved. That young man ran hard in there. Good job though again by those front four up in there. Carter Gray in there. Trenton Larson, Shane Powell. Tough yardage that young man had to gain there.
Yeah, I mean, for the record, he only gained
1.
A yard and a half, maybe.
Then he only needed 1.
He only needed 3/4 of a yard.
So 1 from 1 is 0, so that's first down. Yep. All right. Well, that brings to close the end of the Fry's A&W third quarter, where North Decatur leads us 51-0. You're listening to the Charger Broadcast Network.
Hello. This is Ty Fleetwood, sales manager at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, located at 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana. I want to invite you to visit us at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick. We are here to help you with all your new or pre-owned purchases, as well as all your service and parts needs. We have Greensburg's only drive-in service lane and home of the free oil changes for life with the purchase of a new vehicle. That's right, it's free with Fleetwood. Stop in, from sales to service to parts, to see what's new, and give us an opportunity to earn your business. As always, thank you for shopping at Fleetwood Chevrolet Buick, 950 North Michigan, Greensburg, Indiana.
All right, back here at Ed Kalen Field, North Decatur 51-0, leading this starting in the fourth quarter here. It is the Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. Thank you to Napoleon State Bank. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wes-Del Warriors. North Decatur with a bunch of subs in there, sprinkled in with a couple starters left in there, but mostly seeing a lot of the younger kids that are working here and looking really well here tonight.
This defensive line does a really nice job getting off the ball, and here it is again. They're giving chase to Blevins. Blevins rolls over to his right-hand side. And Eldridge closes up from his corner position, makes a nice tackle, pick up a 5 there by the Warriors.
Mason Morris comes in for Caney. That leaves just Muckeride as the lone starter out there yet. $11 minutes to go here in the Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. 51-0 North Decatur.
He's going to pick up the first down over the left-hand side, off-tackle play, similar to what they've been used to all night. Muckeride brings him down there at the end. Tyler Field in the stop as well.
Clock continues to run. North Decatur in complete control of this one. Running clock here in the second half as North Decatur was leading at halftime, 44-0.
First and 10 now from the 47-yard line for the Warriors. Blevins gives to the wingback. He cuts the corner over the right-hand side. He's going to be brought down.
Oh, there comes a hanky.
There's a hanky. Drops some laundry. Number 60. 58, that's Mac Templeton, isn't it? 68, Mac Templeton on the stop.
Holding against the Warriors. So that gain is going to be diminished and come right back.
DoorDash some more Swiss Miss or
Swiss Miss.
Swiss Miss. Are they out? Was it the last 2 cups?
I don't know. It was the softball team down there selling that.
Oh.
9 minutes, 30 seconds or so here. Clock continues to run.
First and 13 for the Warriors. Blevins back to pass. Throws the ball up the left-hand side. Gets tangled up with the
I think that's going to be offensive again.
Morris out ahead of him in coverage. They get tangled up and pushed back and forth.
They both kind of grabbed hands, but I think 24 grabbed hands the last time. And I think that's who they caught.
Pass interference against the offense. That's the first time I've seen pass interference against the offense called twice in one game, let alone once, maybe.
And on the same young man.
Was it?
Yeah.
Your mind is like a
steel trap.
Bear trap.
Number 4, Conibear.
That's what I was looking for. I couldn't come up with a name. You done some trapping in your day, obviously.
I have. Caught a few muskrat.
Muskrats. Did you eat them?
No.
Debbie didn't cook them?
No.
Is that not good?
Yeah, you don't eat that. Trap them for their fur, Matt.
Like raccoon?
Yes. You don't eat them either.
Did you make a muskrat skin
stew?
Hat?
No.
You didn't make a hat? You look good in a muskrat hat.
I've got a fur hat.
Over the right-hand side goes 13. He's brought down before picking up, but it was first and 25 there after the penalty. Caleb Phelps
running
on
guys
that tackle.
on here. 33, 34.
Oh, whoa. Going too fast here. That's Nolan Burkhart and Dylan Coons. Burkhart had a nice JV season, too. Plays
Yeah, he did. Fullback.
Fullback and linebacker. Kid's built like a linebacker. Not afraid to run into stuff.
That always helps. 7 minutes and
Gives over to the left-hand side.
Oh!
And ball squirts loose. Burkhart's on it, but
No beanbag thrown, Matt. That normally means it wasn't a.
No beanbag.
No beanbag means no turnover. Mac Templeton and Cohen Thackeray come off, and now you've got Trenton Larson in. And I'm not sure. You got Tyler Stevens and Nolan Barber in there.
Dylan Coons on the field.
Tyler Field, Ty Lipmer. And timeout here, Wes-Del. All right, well, we'll take a quick break here. You're listening to Charger Football on the CBN.
Great news! Open Box Outlet is open at the Greensburg Commons Shopping Center. Not only do they make comfortable living affordable, they have constantly changing inventory with constantly changing specials. You'll want to go back often. Open Box Outlet features furniture for inside and outside. Open Box Outlet is family and veteran owned and operated. Find them in the Greensburg Commons Shopping Center or online at shopopenboxoutlet.com.
Flooring so beautiful, so exciting, it looks as though it were designed for your home alone. That's your dream of what your home should be. And when you visit Levenstein's Abbey Carpet, you'll know it's a dream come true. Discover the latest in flooring and carpeting expressions, made affordable. When it comes to selection, Levenstein's offers all types of flooring designed to blend with your living. You can depend on a professional, experienced sales staff, free estimates, and expert installation. Special financing is available. Levenstein's Abbey Carpet on East State Road 46, Greensburg.
All right, back here at Ed Kalen Field. We're in the Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. 6 minutes and 38 seconds to go. North Decatur leads us 51-0. Wes-Del with the ball.
Levens back to pass. Rolls to his right-hand side. He's got a man over there that's high. Sails over everybody's head. Hits the water bucket, and that one's going to take its way on out the fence. Some momentum behind it.
It's going to be fourth down. That's going to bring up a punt here, I would guess, because it's 4th and a half a county. Mark it here on the near hash.
Well,
going to have Ty back. Ty Lipmer going to go back to catch the punt.
I tell you, at some point here, they're going to have to play a little more aggressive. They're going to get back into this game.
That, and they're going to need a tirage of points. Let her go.
All right, that drives all the way down to the 20-yard line. Let's get one of his better punts. Charger offense going to come out.
5 minutes and 40 seconds to go here.
Lots of runs. Just run the ball, boys.
Run the ball. Run the ball, Matt says. The old OC up here in the booth. South.
Xander. I couldn't figure out who that was trotting on the field. That's Xander Jones.
Comes Tyler Fields. Man, got into a bad batch of Swiss Miss.
You're verklempt?
And then some. All right, so the Chargers under 5 minutes to go now with the ball just above the 20-yard line. There's a quick handoff. That's the number 35. Who's that, Matt?
Braden Yeager gets a carry.
Braden Yeager with a nice little run. Pickup of, 10. They're going to move it. First down.
Yeager trots in there and just gets first downs. That's how he rolls.
It's the way he operates. Yeager's a freshman.
Who's it? Oh, that's Cooper Davis at fullback.
CD.
The give goes to Yeager.
There
Yeager.
goes the ball. No good tackle there by Morse to save the touchdown. Yeager, one of their linemen, sliced through, or linebacker, and hit Yeager, put the ball on the ground. Now it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. but inside the 20-yard line. Now the Chargers defense has got to stiffen here if they want to pitch the shutout. Dan Kinker nervously paces on the sideline. There we go. Good job.
Nice stick there flowing down. That was Tyler Field, I believe, came in from his defensive end position, flowed.
Dylan Coons in there. Tyler Field in there.
Sorry, I called him defensive end, but he's backer. Did a nice job scraping the hole there.
Inside 3 minutes to go.
2nd and 5.
Ball at the 15-yard line.
Blevins give the tailback. Tailback meets defensive line. Story of the night. Going to be driven back, and a nice job by the young fellas in there taking care of business.
About a 2-yard, maybe 3-yard gain there. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 3. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. 4th quarter action here. North Decatur leads 51-0.
Definitely 4-down territory here. They're obviously not going to punt. They're not going to kick a field goal. So we got to keep things contained. Off the right tackle.
The middle.
Hit immediately.
It's going to come up short.
Only going to pick up a yard. That's going to bring up
4th and 1. 1 minute and 45 seconds to go. Ball just short of the 10-yard line. That's the line of gain. Actually, it's going to be the 9. So it's going to be 2 yards here. 4th and 2 for the Warriors.
Need to stand out of this defensive line right here. Keep them out of there, fellas. They got to get a good push. We're sending backer up the middle. He's coming right-hand side, pitches on the ground.
The ball.
He picks it back up. He slides down. I don't know if second effort is going to get it. His knee was down, and that's going to be a stop by the JV defense. Boy, that ball was on the ground, and Blevins was able to scoop it up, drove his knee into the ground when he did. He lunged forward.
I think he kind of slipped over there, lost his footing, and now you'd think the North Decatur is probably just going to maybe take a knee on this.
Yeah, 51 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter, and that's probably going to be it.
Got to run one play, Matt. One play and a perfect season here for the North Decatur Chargers. They're going to come away with an unblemished record in the loss department.
They do just that.
There it is.
Morris puts his knee into it, and that's going to be the ball game. North Decatur wins 51-0. We're going to grab some stats, and we'll come back and wrap this thing up. You're listening to Charger Football on the Charger Broadcasting Network.
Sports on WTRE being brought to you in part by Hamilton Tebby Law Office in downtown Greensburg and Decatur County Recycling. The 2022 Toxway Day is on September 10th from 8 to 1 at the Decatur County Fairgrounds. That's an opportunity to dispose of household hazardous waste for Decatur County residents. Questions? You can find out more online at DecaturCountyRecycling.com or call 812-663-0960.
All right, here we are back. Matt's going to take a picture of the stats, and only one scoring drive here to report in the second half, and that was a Morris touchdown run from about 15 yards or so out. That was the only points the Chargers put up on the board in the second half. It was a running clock as the score was 44-0 at halftime. And North Decatur comes away with a big victory here on senior night. Congratulations to all those seniors tonight, to all the band seniors, cheerleader seniors. Congratulations on a good job this year. And the football team comes away with a perfect record here in the season. And now that looks like the seniors are going to get an award here.
Mid-Eastern Conference champs here tonight, undefeated. 9-0 conference champs, and that's how these seniors are going to celebrate here this evening. And what a perfect send-off here to a really good core group of football players, and really, Chris, the start of youth football here at North Decatur, and that's 12 years later, here they are.
Yep.
And it's been a lot to stand behind, and it's been a fun ride. It's been a great season. They capped this thing off 9-0. A lot of momentum going into the tournament.
Yep. But now it all goes back to what every coach has said throughout the history of time. Now it's playoff time, and records are thrown out the window, right, Matt? Did you ever hear that when you played?
Everybody's 0-0.
0-0.
Next
That's
week.
right.
North Decatur pounces all over Wes-Del here tonight with 351 total yards of offense compared to the Warriors' 58 yards from scrimmage. And Wes-Del had the ball 30 minutes, and North Decatur had it 18, and that's the story of the night.
About the same way it was last week down at Switzerland County. So North Decatur, fast and furious, putting points up on the board, chunk yardage all night long, and again, they come away with a victory. A perfect season. It's been a dominant season all year long, as they've really been in control just about every game they played, Matt.
Absolutely. Look forward to tournament play next week. Kicks off sectional 46 action. We'll be on the road at Tri. We'll bring this game to you. Stay tuned on where that game coverage may be located as we move into the tournament. YouTube is strictly prohibited, as well as other social media, to stream these games. So pay attention to the school's website and the school app, athletics app, and information will be coming shortly as we bring you coverage of a historic season here in Charger Country, and we'll take on Tri-High next week in Strawn. Thank you all for listening here this evening. On behalf of Chris Caney, I'm Matt Morris. Good night, everybody.